was it this week or last week? It's like blurring together this week. I found myself at the edge of a soy field in the Dauphin Rouge Agricultural Preserve. Thank you, DRAP. Dauphin Rouge Agricultural Preserve.
Yeah.
This beautiful soy field, just beautiful. I was there with a bunch of folks, local folks from around the area. And we were there to call on the Ford government to reverse their terrible plan to pave over the grain belt. And the reason I wanted to tell you about it was because, sometimes when we talk about these things, and some of you are coming from communities outside of Kitchener Centre, you're coming from rural communities, we all know how much the green belt means to Ontario and how important that farmland is and those ecological areas. But it really, to me, it was just this perfect moment, standing by this soy field. And as we were standing there talking about everything the government everywhere they failed, and their terrible plan to pave over the grain belt, there were these pickup trucks going by, and they were full of corn. And they just kept going, one after another, after another, after another. And I had to stop the press conference we were having for a moment, because they were making a fair amount of noise, but also just so we could pause and look at that and consider what it means. Because Doug Ford wants to convince people in this province that what he's doing is all about building housing. But we know this has nothing to do with building housing and nothing to do with building the truly affordable housing that Ontarians desperately need in this province. I'm so proud to be here with my colleagues because over the last 6 months, actually a few years now, but certainly since the government announced their plan for the grain belt, we have been mounting a campaign of our own to stop this. And we knew, just like Ontarians know, that something doesn't smell right about this deal. And I want to say, man, were we proven correct. When the Auditor General released her report just a couple weeks ago now, and showed exactly what this government is made of. It's, as Peggy said, it's a government that is corrupt, that is colluding with a few very wealthy people so that they can become even wealthier, all at the expense of really critical farmland and ecosystems that we need so desperately in this province. Who said to me, it's never been more clear when we stood there and talked about the Auditor General's report. It's never been more clear why we need a change of government in this province. Because what is so appalling about this latest scandal is that not only are they not standing up for the interests of real people, of regular people in this province who are actually struggling to find food, to be able to afford food and groceries, to be able to house themselves, keep a roof over their heads. But they're actually not even going to do what the Auditor General so clearly told them to do, which is reverse course. So, shame on them. How long did I talk now before a shame came up? Come on, Democrats. But, that's